Good morning and hello from the launch site. It's December 7th, 2021 at 10:15 in the morning. Paul Mamakos with Ocean Camera Space Corp. I put a bunch of silicone spray on the tripod right now this morning, so it is moving nice, really nice. I'll leave it here for a few minutes. We got a lot of wind this morning. You can see they haven't moved it at all, the booster. It is a cold day right now. We got some wind, overcast, and cooler temperatures. There we go. I got it, and got it where I want it. Look it in. But we have great filming. We got great lighting for filming, so it's a trade-off. This is like the perfect lighting. Hey, Jared. Yeah, afternoon to you. Good morning here. Yep. 10:17 in the morning. What time is it where you are, Jared? I get a shot of this guy climbing on the Starship there. I mean, not on the booster. Hey, Bill. Good morning. Let me know if you hear some wind sound. If you do, I can get the umbrella out and stop some of that wind. All right, I'm going to let that guy be. Starting the day here. I'll get some other shots around the site here. I'll touch a bunch of things here because we can see a lot of things really good right now. I go up the booster first, then I'll check out the Starship, go check out the overall launch platform, and anything else, maybe the quick disconnect or something. Today is the day to be doing video here, that's for sure. All right, so that is the booster. You can see it's still hooked up. And I'll go to the Starship next. We got some great lighting for the Starship here. Hey, Bill, I'm not sure. Not sure if they're going to launch that one or not. I was always assuming they would, but they do have Booster 5 ready in the. It looks like it's pretty much ready in the. I mean, look at that shot there. That is awesome. It looks like they have Booster 5 ready in the high bay. Man, on a normal day when it's sunny outside, we can't get that shot. That's for sure. I have this tripod in the back of my truck too. I put it in the back of the truck so that I can sit comfortably. Apologize for that. Sit comfortably and for a long time. So I can be here for the next 5 hours, without moving. So I'm in a good position right now, even though I am in the back of the truck. It's a good position for me. So I will tilt down. I will continue down on the. See, what I did this morning is I put silicone on my tripod, so it's really sensitive. I got to remember that. Got to lift up when I loosen the tripod there. I'll do it by hand without. I guess I'll focus a little bit here. There we go. That's some good focus. Looks like some of those are maybe a little loose. I don't know. You tell me. Some really good patterns here. But awesome lighting. This is really good. Thanks, Bill. Thank you. It's great to have you here in the chat as well, so we can communicate. Good stuff. So there's some red on that one. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's like if you go to the ocean and you find some of that Indian clay, Indian paint. There's some stones in the ocean that some people call Indian paint, and when you scratch it, it turns a red color like that. So I don't know if these tiles are similar to that Indian paint that you might find in the New York area. I don't know other areas around the country that have that, but that's what that red color reminds me of. All right, the rest of the base of the Starship is behind the wall, and there's a machine in the way there too. So I can't get the whole Starship from this angle. I can go back to the top once more and leave it up there. Let me leave it. Let me leave it about here, and I'll set up the other tripod real quick. Yeah, Ryan, I agree. Yeah, Ryan, that is Starship 20. Alexander, bonjour. I got to remember to maybe learn a couple phrases in other languages like French, like greetings. Then I can say them when you all are here on the air. I'm setting up the second camera right now, everybody. It's gonna be, so we're looking at the Nikon P1000, and I'm gonna do camera 2. Just setting it up real quick. Let me zoom out. Yeah, everybody, I'm gonna plug in the mic here. There we go. All right, have both cameras going. All right, let me zoom out on this camera. Here we go. There is a chance that it will rain today, everybody. So if that happens, I will have to end the stream early. There is a chance because it does feel like rain here. We got rain last night, so maybe there's also a chance that it will get sunny and burn away all this humidity. So, Steve, it doesn't look like they're getting ready to move the booster yet. It could have been, they could have hooked it up just to keep the rain and the wind we had last night from topping over the booster. It could have been like a precautionary measure. When we get wind out here and the rainstorms, sometimes I think everybody has heard about like flash floods in Texas kind of thing. But yeah, we get a lot of rain when it rains. Sometimes we get like a lot of rain. So it could have been precautionary, Steve. Let me know, y'all, if you hear the wind too. If you do, I can hold the umbrella or do something about that. Maybe I'm gonna do something here. Just a moment, everybody. Okay, and now we're back. Okay, had to unplug the mic there for a second. I'm gonna do one more thing, everybody. We might lose signal. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to. Just a moment, everybody. Are we still good on camera 2? Let me know if we're good. I had to turn up the. I had to turn up the stuff. All right. I'm going to restart camera 2. I just want to do a few things to the phone. So I will delete this stream here on camera 2 and restart it, everybody. Can't get it to do something I wanted to do. So I'll see y'all soon. Yeah, no problem, Steve. Let me know if you hear the wind going. If you do, I can maybe hold the umbrella or do something about the wind. I could also make that I could also make the zoomed in camera. I can make this a silent one as well. But yeah, it is windy out here. All right, on camera 2, we're back. I had to do a few things to make it a better stream for me. But everything's good now. This will be the macro. Camera 2 is a macro, everybody, if you haven't been here before. Ocean Camera Space Corp. All right, I'm going to start looking around. Okay, Steve, thanks, man. Awesome. All right. So the next thing we'll check out is the orbital launch platform. They got something going on over there. While I have the close-up camera on the orbital launch platform, I will put the other camera on the booster. So if you want to still keep looking at the booster, I did put it on the camera 2. All right, so I'm going to do some close-ups here of the orbital launch platform. I heard yesterday, I think that some type of cover for the catch arm was being lifted. What we're seeing here is some type of cover for the orbital launch platform, actually. That structure we were looking at yesterday, we got a lot of close-ups yesterday if you want to see this, without that outer covering. Thanks, Bill. So they did just put that on last night. Yeah, we got some really good lighting for today. Check out the top of the orbital launch platform there. There's a bunch of people up there. They've been there's been a lot of activity up there on the platform the last several days. So I don't know if that means they're preparing for a booster or not. You know, that's where it would go, right there on the top. So it's 10:37 in the morning here. Okay, Steve, that's awesome. Steve says the cover is to help prevent or protect whatever that area is, all the piping or whatever that's going to the orbital launch platform there. That new cover on the right side of the orbital launch platform. There, we got it in both cameras. We got it in both cameras now. Yeah. Jeff, I imagine they will static fire on the on this mount because I think I heard in the past that so many Raptor engines from their boosters would be too much for the suborbital launch platforms A and B. So pad A and B, they can't do it over there, is what I was remembering. And I'm not sure if it was accurate information, but that is what I remember. Hey, Leo. All right, the next stop will be the catch arm. That strap there seems to be new, hanging down from the catch arm there, almost reaching the orbital launch platform. I'll leave it in view like that. tighten the tripod here. Hey, Orb Globe. I was looking for a windsock. I don't see it today, but normally there's a red windsock over there on the white microphone section over there. I'll pan over there. I got this yesterday. You can see there on the left side of the screen. There is a microphone white tank up in the air, and normally there's a windsock up there, but nothing there. They took it down, looks like. All right, sun is starting to come out a little bit. That's a good sign. I'll get the rest of the tower. I will go up to the quick disconnect next. Hey, Michael, good morning. Yeah, anytime you put something together, you make you wish you could have gone back and done things a little differently. So I'm sure they have a couple things they want to do a little differently, but they also have maybe perfected the build of this design. So yeah, the cape, they do it exactly the same way they did it this time, or maybe do it a little different. So we got some really good lighting today. So everything is going to maybe turn out great. All the imagery today is going to be really easy compared to other days. I'll go up the tower here. I'm going to lock this in just a minute. All right, hands off here. Yeah, Mule Skinner. Overcast is the best. Hey, Invoice. I'll give you that shot. No, it's still in the same position as yesterday. They hooked it up. They haven't moved it yet. I assume. Yeah, booster 4 is in the same spot as yesterday. I assume if they're going to move it, they're going to have to clear out the pathway below the booster there. They could have just hooked it up for the weather too. So maybe it's just because of the weather, or maybe because of they're planning to move it. Not sure yet. All right, I'm gonna go further up the launch tower here. The wind is picking up some more. I get the rest of the tower while we got the time here. All right, now I'm gonna get a little bit finer detail and go back down to the quick disconnect and some of the other areas. I get this briefly. I get some of these spools. Going down is bumpier than going up, it appears. There we go. All right, we got a lift showing up here, everybody. We got another lift, so that may be an indicator of more work on the booster. I'll get that shot with this camera in a moment, but we have a second lift showing up here. I'll lock it in here a little bit. I'm gonna add one more thing in that area, and then I will go somewhere else. Just a minute. I'm gonna get this shot. This is always been interesting to me. I haven't been able to get this shot before in clarity with clarity. So let me these black things here. They look to be hydraulics. So that is interesting. Thanks, Mike. And then I will get this rail. I'll zoom back in. Then I'll get that rail on the left, on the right. I mean, on my screen it's on the left, but it is on the right here. Let me get this rail here. In the past, I've looked at it. It looks to be like a lot of wires and things. Yeah, that's this metallic rail is maybe just to keep all the wires next to the wall. Yeah, that's what it appears to be. Yeah. All right, so that's enough of that. This is a shot I haven't seen before. This is a scene I haven't seen before. Hey, Tim, Eli, Sylvia. Morton. Hey, Morton in Denmark. I'm not sure what's going on with Booster 4 right now, but we will see. We will see. Yeah, hey Thomas, I appreciate it. I do have a fluid head tripod, but it's an Alta Pro 2V263 AVP. Again, Alta Pro tripod 263 AVP. So it is a fluid head tripod, but there's so much dust in the area, and I've used it for about 6 months, so it's no longer a functioning fluid head tripod. That's what I can say. All right, maybe we got enough of this shot. So they are working on all the hydraulics or whatever actuators to that area, to the catch arm. Yeah, see if they'll wave back, right? Yep. Eli, it's certainly possible. Certainly possible. All right, I'll zoom out and get a shot here of what I'm saying. They moved. You can see there at the base on the right of the tower, a new lift just came in. I don't know what they're going to use it for, but I'll go back to the booster with this camera too. We can see the lift there at the tower, and over at booster 2, at the booster, I mean, we can see that, you know, they've raised that lift there at the booster. So they're doing some work there up about just over halfway up on the booster with the same type of lift. I'll zoom in here at the booster, then I'll go back to the catch arm because I do want to take a look at something over there, see what they're doing up here. I guess we can see there on the right, he's working on some type of I don't know if it's hydraulics or electronics but it looks like these boxes are spaced around the top of the boost. I mean the booster there. Around that, there's another box to the left there, same type of box. So, and what is that red thing? That's some type of what is that? So these boxes are spaced around that area of the booster. Oh, there's 3 people in that lift. Look at that. It looked like it was just 2, but 3. All right, I'm gonna go back to the get a shot of this over here. I'll be back in a few, everybody. I gotta go do something. Okay. I got some pins and needles in my legs, so I'm just stretching out my legs here. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of activity around here today. It's nice to see. Yeah, Lee asked, was there a storm last night? There was. We had rain, not very hard, but it did rain, and it wasn't very windy, but we had some wind as well. So. Hey, Invoice, what would you like me to zoom in on? There's so much to see. Hey, MB. Was that like a static thing around his wrist? Is that one of those grounding static things? Yeah, it's windy right now, actually. You can see that lift going back in next to, it's swinging a little bit. Look at the anemometer, too. Thanks, Steven. Frank, what wire are you talking about, Frank? Yeah, Lee, they could be preparing for a booster lift. I'm not sure. Or it could just be because of the weather. Not sure. But they are doing a bit of work on the booster right now and the orbital launch platform. Did anyone remember? Did Elon say something about getting everything done by the end of the year? Was that something they said a long time ago? Or no, that was for the first stacking. They said they would stack it by like I don't know if it was August or whatever. Yeah, okay, so that was something else. All right, closing it up, everybody. Yeah, that might be a good sign. I'm not sure if the road is closed. They have been saying 10 a.m. road closure every day this month. So I just been making sure I get here before 10 in the morning, get through that. There's a roadblock. There's a roadblock that they do over about just outside of Brownsville. And if you can get through that roadblock, then you're good to go. Thanks, Steven. Yeah, yeah, they are planning to do a launch pad over there in Florida. Yeah, they're just starting that up, I think. Invoice says pad 39A, Kennedy Space Center. From yesterday, someone was saying Kennedy Space Center. So, yeah, KSC 39A. The issue with that is I don't know if photographers could get too close to that pad. So it may be difficult to get imagery of that, just like we're doing here. I will turn camera 2 down toward the overlaunch tank farm, and they do have a lift up on top of the one of the LOX tanks over there at the far left on camera 2. I haven't gotten this shot here, so I will get it now. That lift does look a little frayed to me on the right side there. I don't know if that's kosher or not. You know, maybe that's just the outer layer, but it is a little frayed up there. Yeah, just the covering, huh? Let's see if we can see what that LCD screen says. Just a minute, everybody. Just a minute. I got to go up a little bit more. All right. All right. See if I can get it. I got to go once more. Yeah, because it moves. Once I release it, it moves. All right, I think I got it this time. Let me see if I can slow things down here because of the wind. Can anyone read that number there? You might have to pause the screen or get a screen capture. See what that says. I'm going to zoom out. All right, that's going to be it. Maybe one of you all were able to get that. We can get it at some other time as well. All right, we got some birds on the launch site. All right, I'll do something with this camera here. 10.2114. Awesome. Awesome. So what does that mean? Yeah, I was Mr. E. I was Chef X. Good job, man. Also, Steven, awesome. Yeah, maybe the load on the crane, huh? Oh, maybe I might try that myself, see if I can get that imagery. But it looks like you guys got it. Maybe I don't need to do that. It's something, just something fun. Patrick asks if all the tanks are permalighted. Yes, because I don't see any more permalite bags here. It looks like they did remove all the permalite bags, and the machinery for the permalite has gone too. The insulation around for the orbital tank farm, all those GSE tank and tank covers had permalite apparently heated up and then placed inside as a layer between the outer GSC tank cover and the tank. So yeah, the permalite is gone. Hey Pepe, nice to see you. Yeah, if that dust got on the lens, that'd be a bad news. All right, let me get a different shot here. All right, let me go back the other direction. Hurry up. It's getting busy here. A lot of trucks going by. We just got some liquid nitrogen pass by. Yeah, I was just about to say, we don't always get this shot. And there it goes. Yeah, they usually park stuff right there. So I think I will zoom out and get a different shot. Well, it looks like it's going to become clear again. Just a moment, everybody. We got like four vehicles moving out of the way. All right, we got the shot again. Yeah, that's a good point. It does look like there's going to be some type of attachment there to those holes. So good point there. Yeah, maybe they'll close them off, huh? So this is one of the Raptors on the booster. All the connections. So if you're building your own Raptor engine, you might take a look at this shot. Looks almost like a light bulb. We're gonna lose the shot here. Just a minute. Mr. E asked about the road works. They are working on the road between here and mostly the build site all the way to Brownsville. So they're doing a lot of road work up there. They're also doing some more road work here between the build site and the launch site. So there's a lot of road work going on, and maybe that's one of the reasons for the road closures. I'll cover a bunch of other stuff around here on the site. I'll do a bunch of close-ups. Yeah, I wonder what, if any, effect the dust would have on the Raptors. Yeah. All right, we got a liquid nitrogen truck backing up. They don't usually do this, so this is kind of odd. That lift went all the way to the top of the booster there. So they're looking at the straps again, or they're doing something again on top. I will get the shot again of the right side, like yesterday, because we can easily see that. But you can see there is somebody on top there. There is an anemometer up there too. We can see it on the top. Hey Chris, I've got no idea why the scaffolding is going all the way up to the top. No idea. Good question. gonna adjust this camera a little bit. Yeah, Yazada says this place has a lot of activity. Yeah, there's a lot of activity here. That's right. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna zoom out. We got this shot already. I'm gonna get some of the other shots around here. I'm gonna go back to over by the catch arm. I'll get a shot of the berm that they're building over there. This is a mini backhoe, but they have had much bigger machinery on top of compacting all that area. Underneath that area, underneath that entire berm, I believe there is a culvert underneath that section they just built up there, that berm section. There is a big, you could probably stand inside of it at the ground level. There's a culvert going from one side to the other, I guess for the water. All right, I'm going to go back to the booster now. It is interesting that they are working on the other side of the booster. They have managed to get the lift. I did not notice this before, but I'll zoom out and we'll show this. Unless I'm making things up in my head here. Yeah, because yesterday the lift was on the right side and now it's on the left side. So, and I guess maybe the crane has shifted as well. Let me know if I'm incorrect, but I believe the crane yesterday we couldn't see the right right side, and they were working on the left. And today we can see the right side, but we can't see the left. So I believe they're working on the opposite side, and I believe they shifted the boom of the crane because we couldn't see the other side, I believe, yesterday. Let me know if I'm wrong about this. All right, Giovanni says all the systems are built in a closed, explosion-proof way. No dust where it could cause trouble. That's cool. Because, and maybe I'm wrong about this. I don't know. But yesterday, we got this shot yesterday, right? But I don't know if it's because I'm looking at the screen all the time in reverse or what. But it seems to me that we couldn't get this shot yesterday, but that we could get this shot yesterday, but maybe I'm incorrect. Today is December 7th, 2021, 11:32 in the morning. if that's true, then they are working on the side that we're seeing now is the new side for them to be working on. If not, then it's just the same side they were working on yesterday. Yeah. That was like yesterday afternoon, so it's less than 12 hours difference, I think. It's the same side as yesterday. Okay, good. Because when I look at my screen here, it's always in reverse, and I spent most of my time yesterday looking at my screen. But then when I look up at the booster here, it's in reverse in real time. So, and I'm looking at it and saying, they didn't work on that side yesterday. So, sorry, I apologize. I'm not sorry, but I do apologize. You can see it here, what I'm showing on the other camera. What I can tell you is it feels very Christmassy here with this cold weather. Yeah, and dust can cause problems with tripods as well, fluid head tripods, especially in the fluid head. So I have a fluid head tripod, and yeah, it has. I have to maintain it, and it has some issues. So due to the use I've used it for over the many months here. We can see that they have closed up that hatch and moved away from it at the midsection there. So maybe that is a done deal. We were watching them before. Done deal. Let me get this shot here. Hands off. So they have those things connected to that piping. Interesting. I will get the shot now today too. I haven't been able to get this shot before. So I'll get the shot here where they've strapped together the grid fins. Let me that's kind of a cool shot. Okay, so that is not what we're seeing there. That's not connected to the grid fin. That's the load spreader. So That's maybe tricky, but yeah, that's not connected to the grid fin, everybody. That's just an optical illusion there. Looks like there's some type of white, there's a white area up there. Okay, that is the lift, it looks like. Yeah, that is the lift. Behind the crane. I'm gonna hold up the umbrella to stop some of this wind. All right, that's much warmer having that umbrella, that's for sure. Okay, rain covers. Thomas, thanks, man. Yeah, rain cover for the, thanks. Yeah, invoice. I can zoom. I can zoom anywhere. Just let me know what you'd like to see. You know, there's a lot to see here. All right, all right. I think I will get a different shot here. They're working up there. That's about everything. I've covered everything, I think, today. I guess I can do this GSC4 tank. I haven't done that. It is 11:41, so they're going to be going on lunch in about 3-4 minutes, everybody. So the work here on site is going to die down soon, considerably, for the next half hour. Hey, thanks, Mike. They put something on the launch tower. Let me know what that is, and I will get it. I'm not sure what you're, maybe on the Sylvia. What are you referring to? Thanks, Jose. From Hartford, Connecticut. Nice, man. Ocean Cam here. Yep. Jose Luzada. Thanks, guy. Yeah, because we're all connected and it's important. We all matter because we're all the same individual talking with itself. So, yep. And I like watching construction too. That's probably the only one of the only ways I can do this because I've always liked watching stuff get built or helping it get built or building it myself. I like construction, so yeah, it's something I've always liked. You know? So that allows me to sit here for many hours and just watch, and it's a meditation. You know, it's observation, but it's also exciting. You know. Okay, at the bottom of the catch arm. Yeah, I did get that. I did get that earlier. I'll get it again at the bottom of the catch arm. Are you looking at the right side of the screen or the left side of the screen, Sylvia? Hey, Michael. Things are good. Yep, things are good. I'll just get both. We covered this at the very beginning of the stream here. And yeah, okay, I got that in the very beginning. That's why I haven't been covering it. I had the camera there for a good while in the very beginning of the stream. And do it again, no problem. I guess I get the zoomed out view too. See if it is connected, I guess, to the. I'll get this shot here. How it's connected. Is it still attached to a crane? It is still attached to a crane, everybody. That's interesting. So I guess they got to bolt it down still. But it does look like it's in place. Hey, Michael, thanks. Michael Z. Thanks, Sylvia, for getting me to get that shot again. Thanks. Yeah, you can see there at the bottom of one of these catch arms, there is a triangle and some type of spool, some type of a pulley thing at the bottom of that with the triangle. All right, that's about that. Hey, Randy, nice. Well, you're. I really appreciate the equipment you sent me in the past, Randy. So good stuff. You know, I don't know if I sent you that thing about if I sent you a PDF, Randy, but I don't know if you checked it out or not, but that could possibly help. Yeah, I enjoy that nutritionist, Hogenus Monderplanets. Hogenus Monderplanets. So, good on you, man. Yeah, invoice. I do have a second camera that I do a lot of the zooming with. So the camera 2 is the macro view, and there is another camera that I do have currently looking at the orbital launch platform, and I do a lot of zooming with this camera. You can hear me in both chats, so simultaneously. Let me get this shot over here of the tank farm. Just a minute. Thanks, Sylvie. Well, look at some of this scaffolding here. I guess I'll zoom it in and leave it, huh? Let me zoom it in and leave it. I'll leave it here. All right, the sun's coming out. It's really breaking out now. Okay, wow. Randy, thanks, man. That's interesting. Good on you, though. Yeah. I did a smoothie this morning with 3 eggs and a bunch of frozen fruit. I also added some astragalus root, and I added some mineral drops, and I had some raw honey in there. I had some water. What else did I put in it? I had a little bit of something like a tonic herbal mix that I put in there as well. And then I had some camu camu, It has a raw protein mix. I have like and that's about it. I have a protein mix. If you go to the store, Garden of Life is a brand that I like. And I ate a bunch of, I ate over the months, I ate a bunch of that mix. And then I had other stuff. So I kept throwing other stuff into that mix. So I've got a really cool smoothie mix right now. And the dry ingredients, I've got camu in there. And, when you go buy stuff and you can just mix them together. So I've got been developing good mixes and using that in my smoothie, so I don't have to open like 30 different things. I just go to my one dry mix and I shake it up. Each time you add something new to that, you shake it up so it gets distributed. But I've got a really cool smoothie mix right now. I was kind of excited about it. One of my goals is to keep getting more and more tonic Chinese tonic herbals. The thing about tonic herbs is sometimes there are different tonics in the traditional Chinese medicine system. They have whole herbology in Chinese medicine that each different root or flower or whatever it is affects a different organ. So some of them are full body, like a tonic, where you can take as much of them as you like without injuring yourself. And then other things you have to be more careful and specific about. But so I'm not a licensed, or I'm not I took 6 months of traditional Chinese medicine many years ago. So I'm not an expert or a medical expert or anything. I'm just telling you out of enjoyment and something that I do personally. And you would always want to check with your doctor or whatever. But yeah, I like to mess around with Chinese tonic herbal medicine kind of stuff. But just traditional Chinese medicine, they have a bunch of tonic herbs, and then they have other herbs that do other things. But they've identified which organs of the body they strengthen, and they talk about the different energetic pathways that the substance is known to have an effect on. So pretty awesome. You might want to check that out. The 12 meridians of traditional Chinese medicine. It's also you can find similar information in the acupuncture and also in other acupressure. They all kind of work off of that meridian system in the Chinese medicine. Good stuff. And then if you want to see the linkage to how it links up with the food, then if you look at the herbology, Chinese traditional medicine herbology, they have Western medicine in China, but they also have a big herbal and moxibustion and acupuncture, and they got a bunch of other stuff that we don't really celebrate too much in the hospitals here in the United States, at least generally. I mean, there are probably many clinics and other specialty areas here in the United States that have these type of things, but most often, if you go to a hospital, I don't think you would find Chinese traditional medicine or acupuncture or any of the other stuff, moxibustion in a Western hospital. I don't think so, but maybe. There are definitely more and more people opening up to that type of treatment. Yeah, the reason I mention the traditional Chinese medicine is because it's interesting to me. I am aware that the Chinese medicine often in the average traditional Chinese medicine, they do ignore the spirit or the Shen. The Shen means spirit in Chinese traditional medicine. The Jing means the essence, and the Qi means the prana or the Qi. So Shen, Jing, and Qi. And those actually mean things. And here in the Western medicine, we don't really acknowledge the impact of or the the existence of these things. But I mentioned the Chinese thing because ordinarily they don't acknowledge the spirit. They acknowledge the qi or the prana, but they don't acknowledge the shen. But if we look at Hindu culture, they have the Ayurveda, and the thing about Ayurveda, it for me at least, it seems to be more difficult to understand. So I don't talk about Ayurveda, but I do talk about more often about the traditional Chinese medicine. They both deal in the same types of things. They have different philosophies, but and ways of explaining, but they do both cover the same information. I would imagine that the Hindu culture talks more about the Shen, or the what would they call it in Hindu culture? They would call it they have prana, but what do they call it? I would have to think about that. What they call Shen in Hindu culture. I think the Hindus have kind of transcended the different segmentation of stuff. So in Hindu culture, it's all Shen, if we were to look at it that way. But they have the different pranas. I guess that's the way that we would say it. They've segmented it into the pranas. There's the I think there's the lifting up prana. There's the going down prana. So there's different pranas in Hindu culture. But they've kind of they've bridged the gap in Hindu culture. So it's all seen as one thing today, rather than the segmentation you might find in I think in Chinese culture. So that's in the last couple of weeks, they put that piece up there on the top, that hydraulic ram on the. We're looking at the quick disconnect at the top of the tower right now on the close-up camera. Let me put you over there. Both cameras over there. At the very top of the quick disconnect, we see that hydraulic ram. I think that might be it. I might end the stream soon. I'll give it another minute or two, and then I'll probably end the stream. The weather's getting better, but not much going on. Oh yeah, it is lunchtime, everybody. I just remembered. It is lunchtime. So everybody's going to be on break for another 25 minutes here. I may take a break. That might be a good time for me to take a break and maybe start a new stream after lunch, because that's what's happening. It's lunchtime. Either that, or I can just let it go and take my lunch. That's something I could do, because I got plenty of battery power here. Just going to straighten this out. Just a minute. Mister, thanks. Some scaffolding on the quick disconnect. On the catch arm, scaffolding on the catch arm. Hey, John. Better, Giovanni. Dinner, huh? Good. All right. I'm going to go take a break here. I'll leave the camera going. I think I can leave the camera going. I will have the two cameras pointing at different things. I believe I will continue to live stream and just leave the camera running. All right, everybody. I'm going to take off for a little bit. I'll leave it running. Leave everything running. Get the shotgun. I think I'll learn how to put the mic to that. I have mics plugged in, but I got that. may do a lot of. May go over do a live stream at the build site. Cool. Engage there.
They still got a lot of ladders under there.
Yeah.
Still working.
Not sure when. Where he goes. Ever been to the chapel kind of thing outside that you go over? You're gonna go take pictures of the nose cone kind of thing.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Have you seen that? Like it's a shrine with Mother Mary or whatever.
Yeah, I got a lot of pictures.
Right there.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah,
It's a good to know spot.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I've taken some video of that too. Good. I feel like.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Alrighty. Alright, everybody. I am back. It was good to get a break. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stay here. Not sure how long I'm gonna stay here, but I am back. Hey, Black Eagle. Welcome back. We got another 11 minutes of lunchtime here. It's 12:14 p.m. right now, so they do take a lunchtime until 12:25. I get some more shots maybe of the Starship. I will Hey, Jill. Feel good. Yeah, if you want to chat, now's a good time to chat. Everything is pretty stable here on the launch site right now. Everything is kind of at a halt until lunch is over. So, good time to chat if you'd like to. There used to be an elevator over at the orbital launch platform. I don't see it anymore. So, I don't know if that's still over there, but there used to be one over there at the orbital launch platform. Hey, Rupert. Yeehaw, Rupert. Nice. 4 months. 4 months, man. Good. Nice. Rupert. Yeehaw. We get a little bit lower on the Starship here. So the sun is coming out right now. Ah, that's your dog. Nice. Got another 4 minutes of lunchtime here. All right, still a little bit nicer. That's a good spot. Yeah, if any of you would like to be listed as ambassadors on the OceanCam website, oceancam.space, there is a growing list of ambassadors listed all around the world who just like the mission of filming the video and the water on the other liquid on the other moons and planets here in the solar system, all the different oceans, filming all the oceans in the solar system. So there are 3 individuals on that list as of this moment, December 7th, 2021. If you would like to be listed as an ambassador on the oceancam.space website, I'd be happy to add you to the list. You too can be an ambassador here at OceanCam and on planet Earth. There are no duties as an ambassador. You are a free agent. But you would kind of state your ambassadorship on the website. So whenever you're listening to this, you can always send me an email at the oceancam.space website. There's a link to the contact us email, or reach me out any other way, whether it's in person or in the chat or a comment on a video. You are welcome to be an ambassador here at OceanCam, and that the duties of as an ambassador are whatever you choose to do or not do or think about, whatever. That is what it means to be an ambassador here. Kind of an ambassador on behalf of all the people on the earth. You know, it's not affiliated with any one organization, but yeah, recognizing your ambassadorship on the OceanCam website, not necessarily not working for OceanCam or anything, but just kind of a global ambassador. Like I changed my name in 2017 to Prince Paul Mamakos, Prince Paul S Mamakos. In the same way, it now lists me as Ambassador Prince Paul S Mamakos. So if you want to add a title to your name, you could become an ambassador and let me know of your ambassador status, and I will add it on the OceanCam website. Yeah, Invoice. Good. I'm happy. I'm glad you got here, Invoice. Awesome. I have this camera situated in the back of my truck, so it does shake just from my heartbeat. So, and the movement of the truck here. Looks like there's a bunch of tiles they might want to do a little work on here. These look like they need some attention. But yeah, definitely I am not a tile expert. I heat shield tile. So like all skills, there's I'm not an expert, so I know nothing about heat tiles. So one of the viewers had talked about some type of spray or something they could spray on the outside, and instead of being tiles, it could be like a spray. Maybe they could put something on in orbit. That would be cool. An in-orbit tile application would be interesting if something like that could be done rather than during launch, but apply it up there in space. Maybe you could do it like a mold or something, and then just move the Starship into some type of mold up there in space, and then inject the liquid, and have it solidify, and then you would have your heat. Or maybe install them in space, have the astronauts install the heat tiles up there, is that might be a better way to do it. These things are as wide as I've seen video where people pick these up in their hands, and they are at least 1 inch to 2 inches thick at least. Never mind the length, width, and height of them. So they are pretty big heat tiles. Thanks, Eric. Ike. Looks like they've perfected this this area over here on the right. Looks really nice, huh? For those of you on camera too, I'm chatting on the other camera. You know, it looks like lunch is over. There's more people coming back to the site right now. Yeah, invoice. That's a good idea too. Yeah, I think so too. That'd be awesome. Make the heat shield out of some type of spray-on thing, right? Yeah, makes total sense. You know, a lot of garden tools have these uh, um, grips to make them like plastic or rubber on top of them, of the shovel or whatever, or maybe an axe or a pickaxe. A lot of these have rubber on the outside, and maybe in space, instead of maybe something solid, maybe they could put on something that's flexible, and they could just pull it over the starship or something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's another way to do it. Yeah. Cling film. I'm not sure what that is, John. Sounds interesting. All right. John, I got you. Thanks. That's cool. Good. I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna move to the build site and get some shots from there, and then wrap it up for the day. Probably another hour and a half of shooting over there at the build site, I imagine. Um, but I'm feeling like I'm gonna leave this site in the next couple minutes. Yeah, Captain. Thank you too. Have a great day. All right. I'm gonna shut this camera down, and then I'll do the second camera as well. So let's see. Get one last shot of the base there. Leave it on this shot here. All right, Paul Makos signing out. Ocean Camera Space Corp in 5, 4, 3, 2. Thank you. Au revoir. Adios. Hasta luego.